Greg Porter right here at Kellogg Zaire Field in Las Vegas, near the Summerland area of Las Vegas. It's a girls under 12 pool play match. The winner is going to go to the final. It's the Fort Collins Arsenal versus the Las Vegas Empire in the girls under 12. Let's get the lineup for the Fort Collins Arsenal, all the way from that Colorado State area. The head coach is Tanza Martin. The assistant coach is Bobby Ham. The team manager is Kathy Graves. The keeper will be Catherine Arneson, 00. Number 15, center mid, Marissa Macio. Number 16 at fullback is Peyton Humple. Number 17, a sweeper, is Paige Massey. Number 18 at forward is Mackenzie Garski. Number 19 at center mid is Leanne Ham. Number 20 at defender is Madison Rennie. Number 21 at outside mid is Claire Parker. 22 at center mid is Natalie Graves. Number 24 at fullback is Ann Lanowski. Number 26 at defender and also a backup goalie is Ellen Field. Number 27 at forward is Izzy Anders. Number 28 at defender is Casey Binder. Number 30 at outside mid is Sam McKern. And number 37 at outside mid is Kate Marks. Let's get the lineup for Las Vegas Empire. They're head coached by Pedro Hernandez. Assistant coach is Nick Nazarelli. And team manager is Anna Hernandez. The keeper to start this one will be Courtney Baker. She is number 3. Number 4 at defender, Shelby Newbeck. Number 5 at center mid is Asha Nixon. Number 6 at defender is Serena Nazarelli. Number 7 at defender is Kimberly Keenan. Number 11 at center defender is Gabby Morales. At right wing, number 12, Danessa Martinez. Number 13 at center mid is Nadia Hernandez. Number 14 at defender is Holly Earl. Number 16 at center mid is Sierra Marshall. Number 18 at center forward is Adriana Silva. And the Las Vegas Empire will be going from left to right. And the Arsenal will be going from right to left out of Fort Collins. Girls under 12 match about ready to get underway here. And just a beautiful day as it has turned out to be. A lot less clouds than yesterday. And blue skies have returned after all the smoke that has come from the state of California. Now the near side, Sam McKern. Here centering pass in that 18-yard box. Now she has a runner still on the soccer ball. And that was Mian Ham. On the near side, McKern. On the pronunciation of Ham, it's Mayan Ham. On the near side. And there is McKern again. McKern on the run. Her crossing pass hits the top of the net, and now another try, and it's knocked away as the keeper, Courtney Baker, comes off her line. Nearly a goal in the back of the net. Good little offensive sequence that time. Started again by Sam McKern on that left side. After the throw-in, that ball goes past the goal line, and it is going to be a CK. So corner kick for the Arsenal. Just the opening moments of the match. The winner will go to the final. And the bending ball into the 18-yard box. Met there partly by Morales. However, pinching in the defenders for the Arsenal, and it's going to be an offsides call. The umpire now. No defender in the back. Miscommunication, Binder, and the keeper able to make the save. And oh, the big chance there. Thwarted, and they're still trying to get it out of danger. Casey Binder, big play. As a miscommunication happened that time, as the players in the back thought they were going to have a free kick, and he moved up. And that time, taking advantage of it was the umpire, and here they go again, and they are offsides. And so Catherine Arneson will set it up for the free kick. Playing on synthetic surface here. In Las Vegas, Nevada. And that ball now off the challenge, trying to win it is Kate Marks. And she gets support nicely there by Casey Binder. Binder to the far side, got a runner. Still on the soccer ball, and now they have it. The yellow, all yellow of the umpire. Able to stop the onslaught by the visitors from Fort Collins, Colorado. They will throw it in from their deep third. Shelby Newback will throw it in. Trying to find a couple of players there. She's got one, but doesn't have it long enough. Dispossessed. Casey Binder into the 18-yard box. Trying to find a free one, and that's on the near side. Sam McKern, and the shot is blocked. McKern after it again. Can't get it the second time. And now it's going to be a free kick. Free kick past midfield, only one. A few players in the defensive half. They reduce the size of the field though. Nicely for the Arsenal. And on the near side, nearly trying to get it was McKern. Too much pace on the ball. A little bit too far away from her. In the low 80s, if not the high 70s, it is beautiful, great temperatures to play any sport. Into the corner. Really impressed by the complexes of soccer fields here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Madison, Rennie will throw it in. Rennie looking for a teammate there, and that is Lanowski, and into the corner and past the goal net, and it will be a goal kick from the 6-yard box. 0-0, no score in the first half between Las Vegas Empire and Fort Collins, the Arsenal. From their own half of the field, the Empire trying to continue on forward, and they will, as a whistle with a foul and a free kick now. On the foot of Garski. Garski working it to the near side to McKern. McKern now, and Sam may have given it away, and she has. It goes past the goal line. Going to be an offsides call, though, so a free kick for the Empire. Nil-nil score in the first half. Free kick out of the 18-yard box. Las Vegas trying to get a player to run onto it in the yellow. It goes towards midfield, winding up onto the foot of Peyton Humple. Head manning it. Looking now for Lanowski, but they didn't reach her. However, still on it. And a shot, and just missing it that time. Mayan Ham Substitutions coming for the Arsenal, as they're going to get 4 players in. Natalie Graves in, Ellen Field in, Izzy Anders in, and also Claire Parker into the contest. A 0-0 game, and it's going to be a throw-in. The Arsenal have had the advantage, though, in this game so far. Most of the touches and positionally in the defensive half. Basically set up camp in the defensive half of the Las Vegas Empire. Albeit a few runs out of their own defensive half. Not able to win the midfield battle yet. In the 18-yard box. A save that time as they stiffen up near the 6-yard box. Players falling down, and now they have it. And they push it upfield out of their defensive third now. In the midfield area with time is Natalie Graves. On the near side, McKern sending it into the box, but an offsides call. Free kick now for Las Vegas Empire. McKern into space, applying pressure, but Kimberly Keenan able to push it up. Hernandez into central. As the yellow trying to get control, but again, keeping the touches in their favor, Garski, but it's intercepted down. Sierra Marshall. And an offsides call. Free kick now. Arsenal take it in their own half of the field. As trying to get something going there was the Empire for the first time in a while. And after the free kick, they have numbers down at central. Still possessing the soccer ball is Anders, and it rolls all the way. And the keeper couldn't control it. It'll be a center. It'll be a corner kick. So the CK is upcoming for Arsenal. Going to take it is Sam McKern from the far side. McKern, let's see what she can try and do now. Driving it, and it's intercepted. Meeting it there was Nadia Hernandez sitting in upfield now. Trying to get a runner on the far side, and I believe they do with Sierra Marshall. Knocked out of play. They throw it in. Las Vegas Empire. At midfield, it was intercepted. Still trying to get something out of the midfield, and they do, as it is now pushed toward the attacking third. Aja Nixon showing her speed. Aja Nixon, who won that soccer ball in the box, and taking a shot and had a lot of pressure that time and might not have got the shot she would like to. But she pushed that ball all the way down the field, trying to stretch it out for the yellow and black, who have been bottled up in their own half. On the outside now for Arsenal. Arsenal still on the soccer ball, but getting over there is Gabby Morales to make things difficult. And now the Arsenal still win the soccer ball, still trying to keep the pressure on. And they have it with Mayan Ham. Ham, a nice turn. Mayan Ham trying to get to the box. Going to take a shot. And from long distance, that will not be close enough. believe it was an offsides call on the play. Well, no, it wasn't. Just going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for Las Vegas Empire. 0-0 game. They want to go towards the left of the keeper. Intercepted. Claire Parker sending it toward the 6-yard box. Sam McKern staying after it. Can't win it. As the defenders in the back able to get the touches. But now McKern will chase it down in the corner. Long ball played over in the corner to McKern, and she can't go any further. But it is going to be a CK. And actually, they say it was knocked off by the blue and white. So they're going to give up a goal kick. McKern intercepts it. Sending it back toward the keeper. Courtney Baker. At the 6-yard box. Again for the Empire. Las Vegas Empire intercepted by Graves. And finding Anders. Anders with space, finds a runner in the box. Just couldn't quite connect that time. Trying to break this 0-0 score here in the first half. The Arsenal doing a fine job of putting all kinds of pressure in and around the box. Going to be a free kick. Las Vegas Empire. Intercepted though by Mayan Ham. Ham has it on her foot now. After the counterattack pass was intercepted on the outside now for Casey Binder trying to get to it. Binder putting pressure there on Shelby Newbeck. Newbeck knocking it out, so Binder is going to have the throw in. A substitutional for the Fort Collins Arsenal. They have Madison Rennie into the contest and Kate Marks into the contest. After the throw-in, 50-50 ball. It comes down for Mayan Ham. Ham finds a player on the outside with space. Trying to meet her there was Serena Nazarali. And around the corner, and a goal! Goal! 1-0. Fort Collins. That pressure had continued, and it continued, and it continued, and usually that's when you're going to be able to put it in the back of the net. And they did it that time, and it is 1-0. They have fresh players coming in, does Fort Collins. Marissa Macio and Ann Lanowski. As we restart it, Asha Nixon with a lot of space. Nixon for Las Vegas Empire, and it's knocked out of play that time by Madison Rennie. Nixon and company had something going. And at time, they got back to knock it out of play, trying to tie this game up. Taking it on the outside. Is going to be Reagan Vertrees. Reagan Vertrees on the CK. That ball winds all the way back upfield. Knocked out by Fort Collins Arsenal. Las Vegas Empire now. Try to get a through ball. They do to Nixon in the box. And coming over at the last minute was Madison Rennie. Good play by Rennie. Again.
Get sucked up again. You need to hang back.
So now it will be a Sierra Marshall corner kick. Las Vegas Empire trying to tie it up in this girls under 12 match. The winner goes to the final, and this one is back behind the net. And a try goes awry for Las Vegas Empire. It'll be a goal kick. Setting it up is Catherine Arneson. Arneson to her teammate in the deep third. And winds on a foot of cake, Marks. Marks continuing on. It goes out of play at the near side. And it'll be a throw in for the Empire. Las Vegas Empire right in front of us on the near side. Trying to continue on. Denisa Martinez. Martinez will throw it in. Martinez to Nixon, but she can't possess it. And it's pushed upfield. However, reducing the size of the field is Holly Earl. And now as they intercepted, but they continue to push forward to Nixon. Now it's over to Hernandez, and it can't go any further. Nice play that time by Paige Massey. From the defensive third, they push it up forward. And in midfield area, Fort Collins Arsenal winning it. Trying to run onto it that time was Mascio, but could not. They take it away, and they're trying to look for a runner. They're looking for Nixon, but getting there first that time was Massey again, pushing it out to the wide. However, Las Vegas Empire still have numbers, and it's intercepted, though, in the box. Pushed upfield, but the Las Vegas Empire send a shot, and that was by Vertrees all the way down, but easily handled by Arneson. Vertrees can't get to it. Fort Collins Arsenal have the numbers there, and they are winning the soccer ball and pushing forward now from the midfield as they try to come out. Chasing it down is Izzy Anders, and she wins it, gets it over to Claire Parker. Parker on the soccer ball. Parker trying to get it back to Andrews. Anders and collision, but Anders, they say play on. It goes to the outside. And now Claire Parker. Parker trying to get some support. And that ball is over to Mascio. And now over to Graves, who pushes it out to the wide. Looking for Claire Parker. Parker on the move. Claire Parker nearly missed putting it in the back of the net.
Claire, go take the corner.
Claire Parker trying to score a second goal of the game. Nearly missed it on that try. But they are going to get a corner kick. Corner kick now. Claire Parker will take it. Claire Parker getting it up in the air, trying to get somebody to head it down into the box, but just couldn't quite get it happen in that time, in that way, in that fashion. So it'll be a goal kick. 1-0 is your score as we wind our way at least halfway through the first half and beyond. Ball pushed out of the defensive third for the Las Vegas Empire. Empire pushing up to midfield now. Nixon with it. Draws it back. Gets support there. Back to Nixon. Nixon works it out to the wide at midfield. Looking for, again, Nadia Hernandez. And it's knocked out of play by Fort Collins Arsenal on a smart play. In their own defensive half. Las Vegas Empire going to throw it in. A fake like they're going to throw it in their own half of the field, throw it forward, but it's intercepted. And they have to retreat. There's the Las Vegas Empire now. There's a nice quick run up the field by Fort Collins Arsenal. In his space, Las Vegas Empire winning it by reducing the size of the field that time was Paige Massey. Pushing it back in their half of the field, but again, Asha Nixon was trying to make a move, could not, as Fort Collins Arsenal, they keep that field reduced and keep the pressure on Las Vegas Empire, playing in their own half of the field. Madison Rennie, and then over to Peyton Humple. Rennie with time. Can't quite connect. Nixon, but then a blast toward the keeper by Graves, and it's offside. So goal kick for Las Vegas Empire. Down 1-0 here in the first half. And the view on this particular angle, you see the homes and apartments behind there, but well, when you line it up right in the middle of the field, you see those mountains in the background. Really pretty on a day like this. Here in the Summerlin area, Las Vegas, Nevada, coming down at Fort Collins Arsenal. Goal! La 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 la. Izzy Anders. A terrific blast that time, and it's 2-0. Coming in, fresh players for the Fort Collins Arsenal, and the work that the two players coming off did was very instrumental in that goal. 2-0, your score. Mentioned the players that just came in as they touched that soccer ball, and a 2-goal lead. Makes the things a lot more comfortable out there in that soccer field. The synthetic turf, the one with the geometric designs, rolling again toward the attacking third, and chasing after it is Sam McKern. Knocked out of play as a retreating Nadia Hernandez doesn't want him to go any further. And it'll be a throw-in in the attacking third for Fort Collins Arsenal. They have Mackenzie Garski and Mayan Ham coming into the contest. A couple of players coming off again. Instrumental in the last goal. Gonna get some rest. We work towards halftime. Taking it now is Sam McKern. McKern on the corner kick. The set piece for Fort Collins. Arsenal now. Off of a bounce, they have a player there in the 6-yard box, and just couldn't quite put it in the back of the net. Oh, so close that time. They try it again. It bounces around, and a goal! La, 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 la. Fort Collins Arsenal getting the third goal in his first half. And it is now 3-0. The pressure is starting to give up goals now. And the Empire have to begin to really think about tying up things defensively if they're going to have a chance to come back in this match, as they are down 3-0. Empire will have to start spending more time trying to get in the attacking third. They've had a couple of neat plays. Nixon now. Nixon has the ball with space. Nixon now with a shot and coming over and making a block. Nixon on the near side again, and it goes out of play. Madison Rennie playing good in the space. As Asha Nixon, a big try there. Las Vegas Empire still want to keep it. Got it in the box now and trying to get somebody to run onto it. They have a player there, but finally Fort Collins Arsenal wins it and send it upfield. Going up the field, midfielders doing their job for Fort Collins Arsenal, and now here they go again with a soccer ball. Mackenzie Garski takes a move and great play, but just could not get it in the back of the net. She drew it back and then took a shot at the top of the 18-yard box, but it was just too far away. A little bit closer would have been able to find the back of the net. Time running out in the first half. Las Vegas Empire down 3-0. Winner is going to go to the final, and rightly deserved. And that is the end of the first half of action with their score. It is 3 for Fort Collins Arsenal, 0 for Las Vegas Empire. Stick with us. You'll see what the coaches are saying to their players out there working hard, and we'll be right back from Las Vegas, Nevada. Action about set to get underway here at Kellogg's Zaire. Nice complex right here in the Summerlin area of Las Vegas, Nevada. Kind of an interesting concept, step up of fields, if you will. Width-wise, not really using, or width and lengthwise, not really using as much land as it would otherwise. And the Las Vegas Empire gearing up for the second half. They are down 3-0. The first goal of the game was scored by Claire Parker. Second goal scored by Izzy Anders. And the third one was Madison Rennie. And the Arsenal spending a lot of time in the defensive half of the Las Vegas Empire. And surely head coach Pedro Hernandez has talked to his young ladies to try to get them to spend more time in the offensive area and less time in their own area, and maybe they can get something going and try to cut into the lead. They'll need to tie the game and take it into extra time, try to find a way to win in order to move on in the tournament. Center ref whistles the Las Vegas Empire. They're using their sisterly love, if you will, jumping up and down and trying to get something going here. As the visitors from Colorado have the measure of this game at this point. Going from right to left, Las Vegas Empire. Left to right, Fort Collins Arsenal. And we are underway. And there's nobody in the net. And his center ref blows the whistle and says, "Where's your keeper?" Not something you see too often. And a keeper back in the net for the Empire. At the center of the field, Mackenzie Garski. Garski on the run. Magarski trying to turn but cannot, as Gabby Morales able to cut her off that time. Garski had a nice run into that 18-yard box, but couldn't turn and try and get a centering pass or a shot on the play. Going to be the CK, and off of the bounce, and it's it. Let's say, is it a goal? Center ref does not say it's a goal. Just save at the last moment by Courtney Baker. On the outside now. Ryan Ham, and she gets it over to Sam McKern. McKern on the near side. McKern trying a pass, but cut off that time by Gabby Morales. It'll be a goal kick now. Morales and company trying to get it going in their own half. Kimberly Keenan. Again, I mentioned in the first half, spending a lot of time in their own half of the field. And right now, they have to play defense again as Sam McKern. McKern takes a shot, just could not get it inside a near post. 3-0 is the score here in the early part of the second half. And again, as you saw McKern trying another shot in that 18-yard box, putting pressure on the keeper, the Las Vegas Empire. Time is going to start working against them here as they have to try and put something in the back of the net. Whistle by the center ref. And it's going to be a penalty shot. So penalty shot for the Arsenal of Fort Collins. This is, I believe, the second or third penalty shot we've seen over the course of the weekend. The Mayor's Cup 2007, and it's a goal. And I believe that was Ellen Field that scored that goal. And it is 4-0. The scoring has been moved around amongst 4 players for the Arsenal. Sam McKern. McKern heading toward the keeper, and that one is off the side of the net. And now McKern deciding to not go wide and try to go towards the interior, and that will create even more problems for the Las Vegas Empire. Hallie Earl. McKern, and that time, handball. Remember, if it would have been a handball by a player of the Empire in that 18-yard box, it would have been a penalty shot again. But this time it bounced up and off the hand of McKern. And a goal kick. Showing her strength there was Garski. Garski, an 18-yard box and then pushed out of the box. But there's McKern in support. And it's knocked out, and they'll get a corner kick. Knocked out by Gabby Morales. Nice job done that time by Sam McKern in support of her teammate. Was working hard to try to make a big play in that 18-yard box. And now Sam McKern will set it up. And it goes outside of the box. Let's sit back in the box again for a runner, and that is Claire Parker. Just tried a shot that time. The Fort Collins Arsenal, leading 4-0, do not really have to try too many shots at all. They pretty much have this one at hand. All they have to do basically is keep it out of their own half of the field. Claire Parker in his space. Yellow and black trying to work out of their own half of the field. Asha Nixon, and a shot from long distance. Baker has it. But fortunately for her, one of her teammates got in the way because she basically gave that one up for a point-blank shot by Sam McKern. Knock past the goal line. It'll be a corner kick. 4-0, your score. On another beautiful day here of this Mayor's Cup weekend. McKern getting a strike there that time by Humpel. But winning it is the yellow and black, and they come out with it. Only one in the deep back. That was Paige Massey. Asha Nixon trying to have the Arsenal retreat back and play defense. Sending it all the way down on the long ball, but coming out is the Fort Collins Arsenal, and they send it back on a long ball the other way. As Kimberly Keenan retreating back. It goes out of play. I believe it was Nixon that knocked it out. And it's going to be a throw in. No, it wasn't. It was knocked out by Fort Collins. The Arsenal have to retreat back in their own half of the field now, as trying to sustain something on the far side, as Nixon knocks it out, though. And it'll be substitutions for the Arsenal. And coming in now is Kate Marks. And a whistle on the play. It'll go back the other way now. As Las Vegas Empire. We'll see if they can try and get some offense going in the attacking area. And maybe try to get one into the back of the net here in the second half. Blocked partially. Asha Nixon on the far side, and you've seen her speed and agility. She finds a teammate in support, but she can't hold on to the soccer ball and now gives it away back up the field. And Fort Collins Arsenal now, and an offsides call as they had a player beyond the last defender of the yellow and black. It's going to be a free kick now in the midfield area. And the backdrop of those mountains and a beautiful blue sky here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And off the free kick. Intercepted by Fort Collins Arsenal, and they will do their counterattack. They will make a retreat very quickly, and now McKern is all alone. But that pace on the soccer ball was too much. McKern would have loved to have that ball not have so much pace on it so she could handle it and take a shot. But not necessarily needed with a 4-goal lead, and McKern will come out and get a rest. And Lanowski, a couple other players came in. We'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball for Fort Collins Arsenal, leading 4-0 here in the second half. In the Central, Empire just want to try and see if they can get something going here. As the Fort Collins Arsenal have made it difficult. They've had good, strong play in the midfield and they on the wings. Down to Central. Las Vegas Empire Soccer Club want to just try and see if they can get something in the back of the net. Ball out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. Yesterday, a lot of humidity in the area, as it was a cloud cover, up into 20% humidity. But, of course, that's a lot of humidity for Las Vegas. Today, much drier. On it now is Paige Massey. Massey going to work it out to the wide to Lanowski, and in offsides. Just working time off the clock is the blue. Not in a hurry to put anything in the back of the net. Although if opportunity presents itself, that's the nature of the game, and they're going to keep trying. And it is miss on the far post. Central try by the Arsenal. That try by Izzy Anders. Las Vegas Empire now with a goal kick. Out of the box and upfield. Trying to stay with it that time was Vanessa Martinez. Knocked out of play. And it'll be a throw-in. Las Vegas, or actually it was a free kick. A foul called on the play. I looked on the paperwork and missed it. Throw in off of a bounce. And Denise Martinez kicking it out of play. Throw in from their own defensive half by Fort Collins Arsenal, Marissa Macio on the near side. Marissa Macio, Hallie Earl was there, but she beats Earl for a moment, and then Earl gets back and is able to knock it out of play before it gets into the box. Corner kick now for Fort Collins Arsenal. Casey Bender will take it. And a nice colorful adornment the ladies are wearing on a Fort Collins Arsenal. And that shot is out of play past the goal line. It'll be a goal kick. A comfortable 4-0 lead for Fort Collins Arsenal here in the second half. Again, not worried about trying to score a goal, just eating up the clock. Wanting to go to the final. Just making sure that Las Vegas Empire don't start getting quality chances. And that has been a thing that they have done very well this entire match. To the outside, Nixon can't quite get to it. Claire Parker, who scored one of the goals, does. And now Mayanne Ham. And it goes out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for the Empire, Las Vegas Empire. Halfway through or more here in the second half. Well, I tell you what, you get the heat going on the artificial surface, and it can get really, really tough on you. But today is not too bad. When they get it plus 90s, it really is warm on that artificial surface. And that ball pushed out to the wide, and a blast and a score. Baker had no chance on that shot. And it is 5-0. We'll take a timeout with a 5-0 lead. And after the restart, there was a player injured on the play, and she looks like she's going to be okay. As we play on, after the 5-0 score. The outside, Madison Rennie, Nixon. In the central for Fort Collins Arsenal. Retreating back and getting there first. That time, Gabby Morales knocking it past the goal line. Going to be a corner kick, though, for Fort Collins Arsenal with the 5-0 lead. Very comfortable in a game of soccer. Pretty much you're just waiting for the clock to end and move on to the next match. And in this case, it'll be the final for Fort Collins, the Arsenal. Trying to win the Mayor's Cup 2007. And if they continue to play this way, it's going to be theirs as it goes out of play. Casey Bender off of a bounce. Had a player there, Lanowski, and it is going to be a goal kick. Setting it up on the far side, Gabby Morales. In their own defensive third. Trying to get upfield. at midfield, and then now over to Paige Massey. Massey not able to control it long enough to make a big play. And it's going to be a throw-in for Las Vegas Empire. The Empire still working on trying to get something in the back of the net. Ham pushing it out to the wide to Lanowski. Lanowski, and might have been a handball. No, they didn't see that part of it. It goes out, and past the goal line, it's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick for Fort Collins, the Arsenal. In the 18-yard box. Mayan Ham on a cross and a header in the back of the net. Oh, she just missed it. Just missed the try that time. It looked from here that it might have been in. Peyton Humple. That would have been a beautiful play. 6-0 score or not. 5-0 is your score. Goals in the game scored twice by Izzy Anders. One's by Ellen Field. One's by Madison Rennie and Claire Parker. Throw in now by Ann Lanowski. On the near side, Las Vegas Empire. Sam McKern, center ref, playing on. And now have to retreat back, trying to do something here, finally, for Las Vegas Empire. Is Catherine Arneson. Really a lot of time to watch play along the other side of the field. Nice talk to some of the gentlemen here for the Arsenal that have their daughters in this game. And of course, Major League Baseball right now, the Colorado Rockies in the World Series, a thing that has not happened for them before. Offsides call. The Empire will have a free kick. And that ball to the outside now. It's been a wonderful trip to Vegas. Seeing the outpouring of support. The fires in San Diego where we reside. And the fact that a lot of people have been thinking about that from all over parts of the country, the West Coast here, have come out, and even Alaska. A shot, and that's behind Baker on that run. And the fact that the temperatures have just been highly conducive this October. Last full weekend of October. Start thinking about the holidays now. As Ellen Field and Izzy Anders come into the contest, they both have scored goals in the game. After the goal kick, just running by that one, it was Denise Martinez. Coming to meet it there with Sam McKern. The defender is able to get it out of play that time. 5-0 your score. Greg G.K. Porter, happy to have had a good weekend here in Las Vegas, Nevada, along with my outstanding cameraman, Dan the Man. And able to do some games, we were. Nighttime. And those were fun. Don't normally get those in Southern California. Here's Asha Nixon. Nixon, who is trying everything to try to keep some sort of offensive prowess going and running from her way in the back, a defensive position, and sending a long ball up. And sending it up that time for Reagan Vertrees. And then a block and into the 18-yard box, but easily handled there by Catherine Arneson. Sent all the way up the field as Nixon waiting for it, but her teammate in support has it. Denisa Martinez fighting for it on the near side, but McKern was there. And Sam McKern has it again, plenty of time. Just gonna keep the passing game going here. Not in a hurry. They nicely pass it to Lanowski. Lanowski trying to beat the defender. Lanowski ran out the ball, and then Baker is able to make the save. And it might have been an offsides call on the play.
Sir! Ref! Sir! Marissa! Get him! She's bleeding. Can I sub her? She's bleeding. She's bleeding. Here's my point. Okay, come on.
And now coming in on a substitution, Casey Binder, one of the players for Fort Collins Arsenal. Drawing a little blood now and want to get taken care of. Want to be out in the field to play. Quick touch there, Mackenzie Garski. And then over to Gabby Morales. But Fort Collins Arsenal getting the measure of all the touches, securing the soccer ball, and here they go toward the 18-yard box. But they were cut off and double teamed that time. Hallie Earl, and it's knocked out of play. Time running out in this match. It has been decided for a while now by the white and blue. Denisa Martinez. Down to Central, just sending the ball to make them chase. And taking a shot there and a goal. That shot was at an odd angle by Paige Massey. And hold on, that was an offsides goal. So no goal. Free kick now. Again, as I said before, they're really not looking so much so to try to score because they already have enough in this game. And it's just about being able to be whistled, and it is now. That is the end of the match. The final score as Fort Collins Arsenal will go to the final of the Mayor's Cup 2007 with a 5-0 win against the Las Vegas Empire. We hope you enjoyed all the action in this match, and we will be back with closing comments and interviews from those who participated in this Mayor's Cup 2007 match. Stick with us. Greg Porter back here with the Fort Collins Arsenal all the way from Colorado. And you are?
I am Paige Massey, and I go to Linton Elementary, and my favorite subject is social studies.
Okay. Paige, talk a little bit about the tournament.
Well, we had to come all the way from Colorado, and it was our first out-of-state tournament, so I felt very proud of that. And we're going to the championship, so I feel even prouder.
All right. Thank you very much. And you are?
I'm Ann Lanowski from Riffenberg, and my favorite subject is probably reading.
Okay. A little bit about the tournament.
Well, it was a long flight out here, obviously, so it's really good to know that we won and we did really well because it makes it all worth it.
All right. And you are?
Catherine Arson from Cruz Elementary, and my probably favorite subject is science.
Okay. A little bit about the tournament. You're playing keeper.
Yeah, well, we had a long drive here, some of us, and it's just really proud because we have been doing really well, and we made it so far, and so, yeah.
Alrighty. And you are?
I'm Madison Rennie, and I go to Tavelli Elementary, and my favorite subject is probably language.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, stuff about the tournament is we have been doing a great job, and our parents paid a lot of money to come out here, and we're doing just amazing, so.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Okay, girls, I'm going to give you the microphone. You can do a cheer or a shout out one last time.
Well, I'd like to shout out to my mom and dad for getting the airline tickets, and my friends for supporting me and saying good luck before I left school.
Let's do the arsenal cheer.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Arsenal, Royal, go Arsenal!
Great job, girls. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And some more Arsenal players are going to come and join me here after this big win they had to get to the final. And you are?
I'm Izzy Anders, and I'm homeschooled. Mm-hmm. My favorite subject is math.
All right. A little bit about the tournament.
It was just really fun to play in, and it's exciting that we're going to the championships,
Okay.
and I hope we do well.
All right. Anytime you score a goal, that's always fun too, huh?
Yeah.
All right, and you are?
My name's Claire. I'm from Kennard, and my favorite subject is science.
Okay. Again, scoring a goal is also fun, but talk a little bit more about the trip coming down.
Well, we played really good as a team, and we had a really fun time.
Okay. What's your last name?
Parker.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I'm Peyton Humple, and I go to Cruz, and my favorite subject is science.
Okay. Talk a little bit about the tournament.
Well, we played really hard, and we never let down, and we worked as a team.
It's true. And you are?
I'm Mackenzie Garski. I go to Johnson Elementary, and my favorite subject is math.
Okay. The tournament.
It was fun coming out of state and just doing so well as we did.
All right. Girls, I'm going to let you have the shout out. One last thing you'd like to say to your parents or anybody else?
We want to thank our coach, Tanza, for doing so great.
Mm-hmm. And any cheers or anything else? No. All right. Thank you, girls. Good job. And we'll have some more of the Fort Collins Arsenal, who played so well today, and they are going to get this big prize in this tournament, Mayor's Cup 2007. And by the way, it's put together very well. Great fields. Well, I wish you could be here if you're not here. And you're?
Natalie Graves from Olander Elementary, and my favorite subject is math.
Okay. Talk a little bit more about the tournament.
I really like that that the mayor hands out the awards because I think that's important to incorporate other people that don't necessarily play soccer into the tournament. And I really like the facility. It has a lot of nice fields.
Outstanding.
My name is Samantha McKern. I go to university schools. My favorite subject is math. I like this tournament because it's really hot and not freezing cold, and I like the fields.
Yeah, suntan over here. And you're?
My name is Mayanne Ham, and I go to Tavelli Elementary, and my favorite subject is science.
Okay. Talk a little bit about the tournament for you.
It was a long drive here, but it was really worth it, and since we get to go to the finals, so.
Definitely. And you're?
Marissa Mascio, and I go to Johnson Elementary. And this tournament has been really fun. It's our first out-of-state tournament, and I'm really proud and happy of going to the championship, and it's been really fun.
You girls might want to try some other tournaments. I think they'd enjoy to have you. Say a shout-out or anything you want to say to your parents. Here you go.
I just want to say thank you to my parents for driving me all the way here. So.
Yeah, same thing.
All
I
right.
want to say thank you to our coach Tanza. She really has made our team improve a lot, and
Yeah.
All right. And that's it, girls? Anything else? Okay. All right. Thanks, girls. Good luck. And we're getting towards the end. How many more do we have? We only got 3? All right. And definitely not the least here. And you are?
I'm Kate Marks, and I go to Dunn Elementary. My favorite subject is math, and my favorite teacher is Mr. Swan. And yeah.
Talk about the tournament.
I thought it was really cool how we played as a team and that we made it to the finals. So.
I think so too.
I'm Casey Binder, and I go to Shepherdson Elementary. My favorite subject is reading.
Okay. That's a good thing. Yeah. Anything about the tournament?
I think it was really cool how we all got to bond and play together as a team, and I'm glad we went to finals.
And all you guys got the beautiful head adornment. That's probably going to get you the victory. We'll see.
I'm Ellen Field, and I go to McGraw Elementary, and my favorite subject is math.
All right.
And I think the tournament was cool because we got to come all the way out here and play soccer, and it's just really fun and cool.
Right. Okay. That's right. And girls, one last chance to say anything to your parents. I'm going to give you the floor.
We'd like to thank our parents for supporting us.
And taking us here and everything.
Yeah.
All righty. All right, thanks, girls, and good luck in the finals. Coach, tell us who you are.
I'm Tanza Martin.
Okay. Tanza, to come all this way, with all this effort by the parents and by the kids and stuff, it's got to be gratifying, not only for them, but for you too, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I've been bringing teams here since I've been coaching, and this team has done the best since we've come out here. So, yeah, it's a great thing. So.
Well, as I was saying to some of the girls, it says it's time for you guys to go to some other tournaments also and try your luck there.
Absolutely.
Since you did so well in this one.
I agree, absolutely. I'm very gung-ho for it. So.
Anything lastly you'd like to say about this experience?
No, I would like to thank the parents for their support 100% and thank the girls for showing up every game and playing as hard as they played and doing so well and never giving up and making it to the championship game. So, job well done.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
It continues. I'm going to let you guys, and I think they got something for you here.
We just wanted to give Tanza this little license plate from Nevada that says, "We hate to lose," because it's the truth.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
That's awesome.
Great job.
Thanks, Tanza.
Yeah. Thank you guys very much, and let's go get us a first place.
Yeah!
And that's going to do it here from the Kellogg's Ear Field on a beautiful day in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Summerlin area. We just hope you enjoyed all the action today. And the final score was 5-0, but the Las Vegas Empire learned something from this game they'll take in the future. And the Fort Collins Arsenal have a championship game to go to. And I'm sure we'll see them in the future. For George Langevin, Video Sports Productions, I'm Greg G.K. Porter saying take care of yourself, God bless, and save this one on the hard drive.